All right, mic check. Okay, we live. All right, once again, today we taking this drone out for a nice test flight, and we're gonna send Jordan through some drone piloting lessons. So, you nervous?
No.
I think I'm more nervous than he is.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your remote. It got some joy.
What's the difference between cinematic, probably, normal, and sport?
Cinematic is like super slow shots that's nice and steady. Normal is a little bit more medium as far as the speed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sport mode is just like jetting forward, backwards, however you want to do it. So the best way to see it is I'm gonna actually hook up the iPhone 13 Pro, and that's gonna be your viewfinder. So you'll be able to see everything that the drone sees.
Got you. What iPhone you recommend for this?
Honestly, I think that iPhone 10 or iPhone X and up are capable of handling like the drone footage and whatnot.
Yeah.
But you know, whatever iPhone you got, honestly, you can actually get jiggy with the Android as well. So let me not leave my Android folks out.
Got you.
Y'all can definitely go ahead and get shifty with the work. But I got the 13 Pro and it's beautiful. Good, great screen in HD, high def, and got no issues, no problems. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna launch it for us, and then we're gonna take you through the whole thing as well. There you go.
Do you gotta have an app for this?
Yeah, so it's a DJI app that allows you to pick which drone you have. So you always want to have, I always recommend having like a spotter.
Yeah.
Which is somebody to like see where you at, see where you going, make sure you watch out for trees and stuff like that. And I recommend always doing it in a large area.
Yeah.
Yep.
So why everybody, when they get this, they suck?
Why do they get it?
Well, you gotta have the proper training.
That's true. That's true. And a lot of people don't like practice movement.
Yeah.
They just want to go.
And it'd be like, stuff be like all wobbly. Mm-hmm. And I'd be like, bro, it can't be that hard.
Here we go. Here we go. There you go.
Few more practices, and I'll be the man on this. It's just like a video game. Imagine if we grew up with this.
Oh, man.
Come on, man. This might be the first thing, one of the first things I get my son or daughter or whatever.
What you want?
I think I'm gonna have twins. Cause my grandmother was a twin. It skipped my mom's generation. I think I'm due. So that's why I gotta come 10 times stronger, 10 times harder. Cause I know I'm gonna have twins.
You know you're gonna have twins. You want twins? You gonna, dang. First try twins?
Yeah, it's gonna be twins. That's why I gotta have my bag up.
Let me see.
Cause I know I'm about to have double. Just because I waited until I was in my 30s to have kids, I'm gonna get the double bag. So, yeah, once I get my twins, we're gonna have a company. We're gonna have something. These little niggas gonna be working.
You feel like you gotta have a certain price point or a certain bag in order to have kids?
Mm-mm. I used to think like that, but I feel like as long as you on your purpose, God gonna bless you with the bag you need to take care of everything.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody I talk to, long as they stayed on their path and their purpose, they had an increase once they multiplied, like their seeds. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I feel like if you had a kid, your bag gonna double up. But it just gotta be with the right person, and it gotta be while you on your purpose. Now we're just out here just doing whatever. Nigga, we gonna be in the struggle because we ain't got no game plan for real. But how we moving, we had a kid, we'll get blessed more. You know what I'm saying? I used to be like, man, I gotta have this amount of money. You'll never get to that ideal amount. So you don't wanna even play with it like that. But you wanna find the right person. You gotta make sense. They gotta have a good head on their shoulder and understand the goals and mission, what y'all trying to do. And then I feel like the bag gonna increase. Whatever, God gonna fulfill that order for you. You know what I'm saying?
Believe that.
And that's why I'm like, nah. I used to think like that, like, man, I want to have a kid at this age, but I gotta have this in my account. No, I think that's just gonna turn us up more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's gonna make you, when them little hours or days, we be like, man, I don't feel like doing nothing. That little time right there gonna make us get to it even more. Like, nah, let me figure this out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're gonna be great fathers. You know what I'm saying?
Receive that. Claim that.
Yeah, so, cause I understand that we are great friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if we're great friends, I know we're gonna be great fathers.
You feel like friendship correlates to fatherhood?
Just off the strength that you're gonna have to be a friend, not a friend, but you is gonna have to be a friend with your kids in some aspect where they could come and talk to you. Like, I feel like anybody could come and talk to me about anything because I'm open and honest, and then I don't share information. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's gonna be the friend level that I have with my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I could talk to my mom. Me and my mom is like close friends, or my dad. Like, I could share any type of information with them, and then they'll sit back and think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like when I was growing up, I couldn't just share anything. At a certain point, it's like, okay, say this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna make sure I'm one of them type of parents where you can come talk to me about it. Cause I don't want you doing what I did, getting information from your friends and you out here doing bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So do you feel like you developed your friendship with your mom and family like later as you were an adult?
I say in my, probably around 23, 22. Once me and my mom, I think when I first was able to drink around my mom, felt comfortable having a drink around my mom, that's when it was like, okay, she see me as an adult now. You know what I'm saying? I think once I was able to drink around my grandparents, that took a minute. But once my grandmother was like, Jordan, y'all can go in there and grab a beer if you want. I was like, oh, we on that type of time now. You know what I'm saying? So once we get to them levels, it's like, okay, they respect me as an adult. If they gonna do this, they know I'm responsible.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be getting in the car, getting DUIs and all that extra stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That read.
So I just know we're gonna be great fathers just because it's like we learning how to teach right now. You know what I'm saying? And talk and communicate.
Yeah.
I think that's the season I'm in biggest right now. Cause last season I could communicate, but it's like communicating and understanding now. You know what I'm saying? Communicate to understand.
Yeah.
Before I'm like, man, I don't care what you talking about. I don't care. No, that's not the way. But I'll listen to a person out, but I'm gonna in the back of my head, I'm gonna be like, well, I'm gonna be able to communicate back to him where that's cool, but we could do this too. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think I never was like raised to be like that, you know what I'm saying? To like have two understandings, you know what I'm saying? It's just something you grow to learn. I
Two
feel like,
understandings? What you mean?
huh?
What you said you weren't raised to have two understandings?
Yeah,
What you mean by that?
like two different, just knowing two different results. Like, it was always a good result and a bad result. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, it could be two possible good results instead of a bad one. You know what I'm saying?
So you were always shown that the outcome is just gonna be bad if you go do this.
Yeah.
Like, you wasn't told that, oh, it can actually work out if you do this, but you shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. And I think that's how a lot of us was raised. Like, it was always good or bad, when it could actually just be two good situations. You know what I'm saying? But it just depends on the person's experience. You know what I'm saying? Because I turned a bad situation to a good situation because I could have easily just been like, after my first situation, be like, man, I'm going back to Ohio. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, nah, bro, that ain't the mission. You know what I'm saying? You already came off track. But now we back on track. You and Kev back linked up. This is what y'all supposed to be doing in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like like I always tell people, I done lived 4 different lives. They probably, when I say that, they don't understand it, but only like my solid circle that know everything understand it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I be like, man, I done lived 4 different lives in Atlanta. Like, nigga, the ups, the downs.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
Dang, where the money at? When these checks gonna drop? When these niggas playing with me? You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like this year we on the right path because we doing everything right. You know what I'm saying?
It don't be feeling like that all the time.
Yeah,
but...
it don't. It don't, but it's making sense. Like, like just having growth and patience and understanding. Listening to your first, I don't want to say your first gut thing, because sometimes you could go against that and still have a good time, but lately it's been 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Like just listen to like, nah, I'm about to fall back today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like now I know, like whenever I get that feeling, it's just like, no, go with that feeling, bro. You'll be much happier in that decision you make after that.
Man, you preaching to the choir right now.
Yeah.
For
sure. We know how to catch the vibes now. You know what I'm saying? The more we get in sync, you understand that what's the vibe and what's the move. Like, okay, this way he doing today, okay, I'm gonna do this too. Or, okay, we planned that out on Monday. Let's see what it happens on Friday or Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that's another thing, just like, people be like, you don't never plan nothing. It's like, I do, but I just plan for the main course. I don't plan around the course because that's when you get off track. You know what I'm saying? The main course is what you're going to eat, but everything else just go with the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Just like when Tim was here, we went to the mall the day before, I think. No, we went to the mall twice. Day before and the day of. And then we just lounged all day.
Wait till I do that recap. I think I'm gonna work on that too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I forgot about it too. Wait till I do that one.
Yeah, and then we went to the main course, and it was all good vibes. In and out before 12. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
So that's what I'm learning right now. And then I know, like, once this weather breaking, it's like this every day, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be up.
It's already up.
Yeah, it's already up.
It's already up.
So once this weather break, it's gonna be like, dang, I feel more free now.
Yeah.
I feel free right now.
This is the time to get the discipline right.
Yes.
This is the time.
Bruh.
This the time. Because a lot of people, I was just like reading this or I heard this somewhere, but it's just like a lot of places like you decided to go to, like you were drawn to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what was the reason that you were drawn to it? A lot of people were drawn to Atlanta for the wrong reasons.
Yes.
Like I came out here for the opportunity of media and this, that, and the third, and I got my bag up since I've been out here.
Yeah.
But a lot of other people have come out here for the women and this, that, and the third, and the party life, and the stunt and the flex of what Atlanta brings. So it's just like what has brought you out here, and now that you've seen what's going on, it's like what's gonna sustain you through this whole process.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so.
And it's the discipline, like you just said, like this the most, like you gotta be disciplined during this season, because once it's 80 every day, you ain't gonna be able to do the 80 every day and go out and spend and this, and this. It's like, nah, you gotta work up that discipline, because you gonna spend at least, going out in Atlanta, you spending 100 to 150 if you go out. Like, so that's about $300 a weekend. Easy. Every trip, easy.
Easy.
Especially if you go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that's gonna be a $400 weekend.
And that's low key.
That's low key. That's just if you were to go have a good time, have some drinks. You gotta pay for parking, gas, food, more drinks if you want it. So you definitely, the drinks about $20?
Easy.
Woo!
Easy.
$20. Since I've been here, I think the only place, when we went to my cousin's spot, for us three, that's probably the lowest I ever spent. I think for us three, for our food and our drinks, I think I paid $80.
Oh, that's smooth.
And that was a smooth. That's something in Sandusky type.
That's
You know what I'm
smooth.
saying?
That's
cool, laid back.
3 people.
3 people. You know what I'm saying? But if we went to the places we been going to for 3 people, woo, that's about 350.
Easy. Oh, easy. Easy.
Woo.
Easy.
But the whole, like, the vote, man, we definitely got to go back there. That was a dope vibe. Like, I'm glad you picked that spot.
Yeah.
Like,
it was good. Music, food was A1.
Yeah.
Service could have been a little bit better.
Yeah.
I get a service 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's generous. You know what I'm saying? But they knew and whatnot. But food, like I said, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. The ambiance was definitely dope.
Yeah.
The vibes were right, and it was good. It was good, and I had people around me that loved.
Yeah, I think that's like just having that circle around you that actually got nothing but good energy and thoughts to give to you made it even better, because you actually knew people's intent. You know what I'm saying? And for them, like, we all spent at least 100 and up. So for somebody to spend $100 on you on a event for you, you know what I'm saying? That's dope. It's not many people you could gather around the table and everybody cool with spending 100 for somebody else.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? On a weekday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
so
if that ain't the case, you in the wrong circle.
Yeah.
That's small.
Like when somebody when they down for that, that's dope. So that whole night, that was a good night.
It was a good night, and we still made it in
before 12. And that's the goal. Like, okay, we might, springtime, summertime might be a little later, but like right now, for me right now, that before 12, that hit.
Yeah, we be turning into pumpkins after midnight.
yeah. And I can't be on that type of time right now, because my hangovers last for at least
and I'm learning
2 days.
Ain't nothing good happening after midnight.
Nothing.
Like, especially when you living the right life.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing good happening after midnight, and that's just like plain and simple. It's like I feel like that's when, for me, the mindset starts to shift.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, now what we getting into?
Yeah.
And it's like
nothing but dark.
You don't even want those problems.